I'm James Gallo, joined by Warriors head coach Mike Stutts for another edition of Yara, Sittn with Stutts. And the Tribe coming off a 3-3 weekend where they went 500, posting a 1-1-1 record. And Mike, let's go back to that weekend and maybe talk about some of the things that you liked from your team and some of the things that maybe you didn't like from your team.
Well, I think the list of what I like, James, is probably shorter than the list of things that I didn't like. But that's part of coaching. That's part of being a bit of a perfectionist, and expectations are high for even a young hockey club like we have. But I was certainly encouraged by the way we battled back Friday night in PA to get ourselves a victory, and then wasn't overly enamored with the way we started the game in Game 2 the Saturday night. I think we were behind the 8 ball right from the get-go, and that was a little disappointing. And then you come home on a Sunday, and you played a very hot Medicine Hat team. They had Shinkirik, who had a 10-point 2-game set, and Volk, who I think just got named Player of the Week. He had 7 goals and 3 assists, I think, over the course of the weekend. So, very good hockey club, and I thought it was a good seesaw battle. We found a way to get a point. So, I guess all in all, 500 after 3 games of hockey is not too bad.
Now, the Moose Jaw Warriors taking Monday off, the guys not coming to the rink. Mike, just maybe talk about how important it was for you to give those guys the break away from Mosaic Place and just to get away and be kids for one day, and then just maybe go over what you'd like to get these guys talking about when you get them back on the ice on Tuesday for practice.
Well, we try to get the guys at least one day off a week, James, and usually the schedule permits that it's a Sunday and it's a true day off for everybody. But we had a busy week last week. We played Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 games in 5 nights, so it's a tough grind. Plus the kids are going to school, and so you know what, we gave them Monday off. Although the kids that had to go to school, they were at school, unfortunately for them, or good for them. I mean, it's good that they're in school, but they truly didn't get to enjoy a full day off of rest. We'll get back on the ice here today, maybe go over some video and start preparing for this upcoming weekend when we head to Brandon on Friday and home on Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, it's another hard 3-3 for the Moose Jaw Warriors. I think people are aware of how physically grinding it is, but maybe just go over how tough it is mentally for these guys to prepare themselves, because it is a grueling schedule to go through 3 games in 3 nights.
Well, I think for the most part, James, that's part of the learning process for these young athletes is knowing how to get up for every single game, and it's asking a lot. You play on Wednesday. You have a day on Thursday where you're just trying to evaluate your injuries and what you're going to have for the upcoming weekend, and then you just go, and there's not a lot of downtime. I mean, a lot of the game is mental. It's your preparation, the thought process that goes into it, and once you've played a game, now you're getting ready for the next one, and I think even if you win the game, you're already thinking about the next game and what you got to do and prepare, and your opponent and whatnot. So it is a grind. It is very demanding, and we try to be appreciative of that. We try to understand it, but at the same time, it's part of the learning process of becoming a professional athlete.
Moose Jaw Warriors with games Friday night in Brandon, just as Coach Stutts had talked about. Saturday back at home against the Seattle Thunderbirds, and then back at home Sunday night to take on the Calgary Hitmen. This is Yara Sittn with Stutts. Mike, good luck coming up on the weekend.
Thanks, James.